Hey folks, this is Chris, Silent CCG. I got a lot of graded cards here. Let's take a look. Alright, so today's video is kind of just odds and ends. I want to, eventually show off everything in my collection. This is stuff that didn't really fit in like a video category, or like stuff that there wasn't enough of it to really make a video about, so I just thought I'd just put it all together and go through it. So this is kind of like my other graded stuff. So I have the graded antiquity set I'm working on, the graded Arabian Nights set I'm working on, and this is kind of the other graded stuff. So I'll start with revised. Picked up a few revised cards. This would have been like 2019, just because they were 9.5s, they were really cheap, and I thought they were cool. Cool cards with longevity, so balance would be one of those, I think. And I'll skip ahead to Fast Bond is another one, and then Mahamodi being my favorite card, and then Rock Hydra being another favorite. So yeah, these are all 9.5s. If anybody cares, this is a basic 9 with 9 corners, basic 9.5 with 9 corners. This is a basic 9.5 with 9 edges, basic 9.5 with 9 edges, and this one does not have subgrades. Alright, and then I have 2 dual lands here. These were part of a larger lot that I bought on eBay. It would have been 2020, and I mostly bought it because it had a tabernacle, a graded tabernacle, which I was looking for. So yeah, this would have been like early 2020, around pre-pandemic time, but in 2020. So probably like January, February time frame. These were kind of just like throw-ins. So I was like, yeah, I'll take a BGS 9 dual land, why not? So this is a quad plus 9 with 9.5 edges, and this is a basic 9 with 8.5 centering, Bayou and Tropical Island. And then I have these two, again, Mahamodi's my favorite. So I have 9s for the International Edition and the Collector's Edition. And I made sure I had at least a 9 in the corners. So this one has 9.5, this one has 9 corners. This is a basic plus plus with 8.5 centering, 9.5 edges and corners, and 9 surface. And this one is a basic plus plus, or a quad plus plus with 9.5 edges and surface. And this other stuff, so these are unlimited cards. So when I was collecting my unlimited set, the dual lands were some of the later stuff I picked up. So I just got these really beat up ones that were graded just because they were the right price. I wasn't really looking for a graded copy, and it's PSA. So I'm not really big on PSA, so obviously just bought this card to get the card. Yeah, it's really beat up copy of Bayou and a PSA 5. Yep. So this is part of my, technically part of my unlimited set because it's graded, it's separate. And I have a force field, same deal. This is part of my unlimited set, but it is graded, so it's separate. This is a basic plus plus, so it's got 8 surface, 8.5 centering, and then 9 corners and edges. Couldn't tell you really why I picked this up. I don't think it's the one in the set, so I'm not sure. It was probably just like cheap. It was like, oh, this is a great card, it's a 9, I'll just pick it up. That's what I can imagine was going through my head. This is many years ago. So this is a quad plus with 9.5 surface. And then of course, as I said, since Mahamodi is my favorite, I got a 9.5 unlimited. This is a basic 9.5 with 9 centering. Very excited about that. That one is cool. That one took me a little while to find. And then this is another one of the dual lands that I picked up just to get. Didn't care about the grade, just needed the Savannah, so picked that up. It's a 6. And we have a 9 Savannah Lions. Again, this is probably the same vein of Ice Storm. It's like, it's a good card. It's probably pretty cheap, and so I picked it up. Yeah, this is a quad plus with corners and surface 9/5. And here's the third of the dual lands that I picked up graded. This is a scrub land in a 5. It's kind of crazy if you look at this 5 versus the Bayou. This Bayou looks way worse, and they got the same grade. And it looks like it was like really close together too. Like the batch number, they're only 9 away from each other. So it's not, I don't think it's one of those instances where it's like there are certain eras that were harsher than others. I don't know why this Bayou got a 5. Anyway, buy the card, not the grade. And lastly, a Swords. Again, probably just a cheap pickup. It's a basic 8/5, so not even a good grade, with 8 surface. So that's that. And then I have 2 kind of random alphas here. I have the rest of these alphas make sense. They're part of something I was trying to do. These are just kind of random ones that I have, but you know, they're graded alpha cards, so they're special. This is a 8/5 Flash Fires. It's a basic plus with 8 centering and then edges and surface 9/5. So alpha uncommon. And then here's a Plague Rats. This is a 9, basic 9+ with 8/5 centering, 9/5 surface. Yep. So those are just kind of random. I don't know why. I did buy a ton of graded alphas over the years. In like 2019, 2020, like these are all that. these are the blue cards. So I have here every blue common and uncommon except for Psionic Blast and Counterspell. So we have Air Elemental and an 8/5, and these were you know, in 2019. Commons were like between 20 and 40 bucks, graded 8/5 or better, and uncommons were like between 40 and 70 bucks, 8/5 or better. So I do have a lot of these, mostly in 8/5. But I was just thinking, like, especially for the commons, I'm like, it costs, you know, 15-20 bucks to grade the card, and I'm paying you 20 bucks for a graded card. It didn't make any sense to me, so I just jumped on it. This is a basic plus with corners and surface 9. And an 8/5 Animate Artifact. This is a quad plus with centering 9 and surface 9/5. Got a blue Elemental Blast here. This is a 9. This is one of my few 9s. And it's a basic plus with 8/5 edges and 9/5 surface. Clone, very cool. So this is, wait, what is going on there? Oh, there's a crack in the case. It looks like, because it, like the crack, there's like, and there's light reflecting, it looks like there's like a big crease in the card. So I freaked out for a second, but it's a crack in the slab, which is still not good, but it's better than the card getting damaged. So might have to re-slab this thing. But it's a quad plus with 9/5 edges. Love this card. Play with that card all the time. And so likewise with this card, control magic. This is an 8/5. This is a basic plus with centering 8, edges surface 9/5. Fantastic card. This was like one of my favorite cards back in the day. Someone brings out a Sheep and Dragon. Nope. Somebody brings out a Royal Assassin. Nope. Somebody brings out a Sarah Angel. Nope. Send your Vampire. Creature Bond. This is a basic plus. Actually, this was a plus as well, with 9 corners. So this is a 8 centering and 9 edges and corners and 9/5 surface. Feedback. Got an 8/5. This is a quad plus with 9/5 centering and 9 edges. Flight. Basic plus. And the corners are 9, centering is 8, surface 9/5. Invisibility. Got a basic plus. Corners are 8. Yeah, that makes sense. This corner alone. I'm surprised the edges are as good as this edge got a ding. That corner is a little beat up too, so that makes sense. Centering 9/5 and surface 9. Got a quad plus 8/5 jump with centering and edges 9. 8/5 life tap with centering 9/5, 9 edges. So quad plus. Another one of my favorites, the Merfolk. This is a basic plus. So it's got centering 8/5, and then edges, corners, and surface are 9/5. Another one of my few 9s that I have. And we have a Phantasmal Forces 8/5. This is centering 9/5, edges 8, and surface 9, so this would be a basic plus. Interesting card. I love the art on that card. Never really played it that much. It wasn't very good. I like the difference on the text here, where it has this, you have to spend U instead of the blue mana symbol. We have Phantasmal Terrain. So that's heavily used by me back in the day with my Merfolk deck. It is a basic 8/5 with 8 corners. Ooh, Phantom Monster. Very good card. This is a basic plus 8/5 with 8 edges and 9/5 corners and surface. Great card. Got Power Leak. This is a quad plus 8/5 with edges and surface 9. Got a Power Sink. This is another one of my few 9s. This is a basic 9 with 8/5 centering. And Alpha Prodigal Sorcerer. This is a basic plus with 8 centering, 9 corners, 9 edges, and 9.5 surface. Timmy. Alpha Psychic Venom 8/5. This is a basic 8/5 with 8 corners. Sea Serpent 8/5. This is a quad plus with 9 surface. It always bothered me how the blue had these amazing big sea creatures that were then just nerfed with, like, they need to have islands. You can't attack them if they don't have islands. It's like, alright. Siren's Call. This is a basic plus with 8 centering and 9 surface. Spellblast. With this is a basic plus with 8 corners, 9 centering, 9 surface. Steel Artifact. This is a basic plus with 8 centering, 9/5 edges, and 9 surface. 8.5 twiddle with, this is a basic twiddle, basic 8.5 with 8 centering. Great card. This is a basic plus 8.5 with 8 centering, 9 edges and corners, and 9.5 surface. So I have a lot of unsummons. We got another 9. This is my wall of air. It is a quad with edges and surface 9.5. This is a wall of water, 8.5. This is a quad with centering and edges 9. And finally, for that stack, we got water elemental. This is a quad with surface and edges 9. And the last stack is the basic lands. So I have a set of the basic lands in 9. So we've got forest. This is actually mislabeled, which stinks. I didn't realize that, or else I would have sent it off with my BGS order to get a relabel. That's a basic with 8.5 centering, 9.5 edges and surface. And we've got the forest B, or the version 2. This is a basic plus with 8.5 surface and 9.5 edges. We've got island. Which island is your favorite? This one's my favorite. I think a lot of people have that one as their favorite. This is a basic this is a quad plus with 9.5 surface. This is a quad island with 9.5 surface and edges. This is a basic plus mountain with 9.5 surface, 8.5 corners. This is a quad plus mountain with 9.5 edges. We've got a basic plus plains with 8.5 centering, 8.5 centering and 9.5 surface. Basic 9 plains with 8.5 centering. Basic 9 swamp with 8.5 corners. And basic plus swamp with 8.5 corners and 9.5 centering. Alright, so that's all I had. These are, yeah, like I said, just like other stuff I have in the collection. So hope you enjoyed, hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.